Yeah, babies. Yes. Happy Monday. It's Monday, babies. We're kicking it off in a strange way. Yeah, babies. How's everybody doing? Happy Monday.
Hello.
Happy Monday.
Great babies.
Think about my beautiful NPC babies.
Yes, gotta protect them, babies. All them lovely, useless babies. Actually, they're not so useless.
So useless.
They're
Only some of them.
Mhm.
useless in combat.
Most.
Yeah. Anybody do anything exciting over the weekend?
Oh man.
Laid tile.
Nice.
That is not a euphemism. I
Damn.
put tile on the floor and then on a wall. Actually, 2 walls.
Nice.
All done?
Do you lie down
Wrapped
on
up?
it after that?
No, you got to let it sit for a while.
Okay.
Otherwise, all the mortar underneath will like shift around. Your tiles will be uneven.
Oh.
What design of tile did you lay?
The floor was just 12-inch square
Jeez.
tile. I didn't even do an offset because I didn't want to do the
That's
math.
too
and
much
have to cut it. And then a shower wall with like some big ass 8x24 subway tile.
I'll stop.
They're way too big.
Did
They're-
you do
they look
something
good,
dick
but-
related this week? Is
Robert
that what
might
you're
have.
going on about?
I didn't.
I'm picking that up.
You guys don't do anything dick related on the weekends?
Like go to the bathroom or
It's dick
my
day
own
every
dick,
day.
I suppose. Yeah.
Every day's dick day.
When you got a dick.
When you got
I
a
hope
dick.
so.
Exactly,
that's
dude.
a healthy. Yeah.
Happy Dick Day, everyone. All right.
There's so many. Okay, yeah. What do you got? What did anybody else do? Anything over the weekend?
Nothing as interesting as this conversation, basically.
Yeah, fair.
No, all right. Just a bunch of limp dicks. Yeah, cool. I celebrated Easter early. It's cool. Hung out. It's a little Easter egg hunt with friends and family
Nice.
up in the mountains. It's a good time. Played a couple of games. Coded a few codes. I'm actually excited. I completed my first Foundry VTT module, and it's implemented
Ooh.
today.
Wow.
It's only focused on
jeez.
casters, though. So
Sick. Opuf's gonna get a lot of screen time tonight.
I tested it with a few of my other games, and it's fun. It's basically
Nice.
it's called Words of Magic, and it's something that I've had noodling around my head for a long time, and decided to try to put it onto Foundry, and I did, and it's been
Cool.
successful. So as soon as some spells get thrown around, you'll see what happens.
Excellent.
Neat.
And
Yeah.
if the good people like it, where is it available at?
It's not available anywhere yet, so I'll be working that out in the next couple of weeks, and then it'll be available for anybody to download for free somewhere. I'll let you know when it's out there. It's only working for version 13 right now. I know 14's on the horizon, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Lots of fun stuff. So I don't know what this voice is either. So let's just jump into the intro. So I'm gonna start reading that now. This is Echoes of Death and Steel, a Deathstream Studio production and actual play of Paizo's adventure anthology, Claws of the Tyrant. 3 separate adventures that share an arc and utilize different groups of adventurers at varying different levels. We started off with Graveland Survivors. It is written by Alexander Agunas. It is a survival horror that follows a low-level party and a troupe of survivors. After Tarbafon escaped his 900-year-old prison, the Lichy wizard exploded the region known as Lastwall with radiant fire, set it ablaze, and drew forth hundreds of thousands of undeads, and they are infesting all of this land, and it's not fun. As our heroes had recently experienced a murder of crows, undead crows, and it was not fun, especially because I screwed up the battle grid and was attacking 2 characters at once when I shouldn't have been. But boy, was that neat.
As And not at all scary.
Not at all scary. What's up, Legend? Nice to see you in chat, brother. This show, like all our shows, is adults only. Expect strong language, dark themes, gallows humor, and jokes about anatomy. As I started off earlier today talking about dicks. What's next? What dicks go into? We're consenting adults playing make-believe in a world where anything can happen. Surprise butt sex. So prepare your ear holes for the wildly unexpected. Introduce yourselves, please, starting with Dylan, then Tim, and then Jacob. Go!
Thank you for giving us direction. My name is Dylan. I'm playing Gaston, the human ranger. I forgot for a moment. It's been a Monday. And his animal companion, the Tigert Rupert. Yep, that's it. On to the next.
Cool. Tim, playing Iron Shanks. He's a robot, automaton type person with the soul jammed in there. It's just this here to protect all these beautiful NPC babies that are special in their own ways, not useful in any way, but all special in their own ways. Jacob, what's up?
I am Jacob playing Rote, a little rat folk commander, unintentionally in charge. Very scary. But I have to read a CTA. Voices. I suppose I recently had an NPC that had to speak like this, so if the accent falls apart at any point, you cannot blame me, because it is a make-believe game. So get your head out of your asses. Denizens of the internet and overworld, want to support a small studio? Sharing us with friends or joining our Discord is free. We hang out, talk nerdy, and even run games together. Also, if you hit us up in our Discord or any of our socials with hashtag StickleMeDaddy, one of us will ship you a free sticker pack filled with the art of our own designs. If you want to get more involved, check out our Stream Loots page. Play cards that shake up the stream with hazards, bonuses, and wild effects. You get a booster pack with your Twitch sub tool. You can also toss in some bits. For 500 a player, of your choice will get an oboe, and 1,000 triggers a secret random encounter table. That'd be it for me.
Hooray, that's it. I was just trying out a Twitch chat command and failed horribly at it. But there's more info there if you want some fun stuff happening. Hit the exclamation mark and help, and there's some cool stuff to interact with chat. And
True.
Yeah.
Where are the hamsters? That is the question from the chat. Where are the hamsters?
Where are the hamsters? They're all undead, and that's the next swarm that's coming up to attack
Oh.
you right now. So, are you all ready to live by the die?
Die.
By the die?
Die.
We're never gonna get it. It's great.
Perfect.
At some points.
Great.
All right. So, anybody want to do the recap for a hero point? Hang that in front of your faces. No?
Yes.
Oh, all right. Jacob's on it. Hero
But
point.
don't we have like a thing like this? Hold on.
A thing? What's the thing? What is the thing?
The command that says recap.
Oh,
The survivors spent their first night out of the crypt on the road to Loomis. An encounter with a swarm of undead Corvidae has left the party bloodied but alive. See what happens this week. Now.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if I should count that.
I wrote that very hastily as we were going live as well. So
It's compact.
yeah,
It's very compact.
I
It
think
is.
we fought a bear too, but that's good.
Yeah, fought a bear, found some loot, walked a little bit, found a campsite, camped. woke up.
Wrote inscribed the +1 magic rune upon one of Gaston's falchions.
I did.
Falcata?
Falcatas?
Yes, Falcatas.
You just really want to say Falchion.
Yeah.
Falchion.
Yeah, as if my name was. What's that guy? What's his name? Say it again, Tim. Mr.
Falchion?
Champagne? No, Mr.
Oh.
Champagne.
Yeah. Oh man, I didn't know I was gonna. 1 second.
Sorry. It's like Jean Robert. Champagne.
No, the real name of Canada's Minister of Finance is hilarious to me. The Honorable Francois Philippe Champagne. It is the most French name I've ever heard. I laugh every time I hear it. That being said, I am sure he's a wonderful person. He was doing a great job.
Is he from
but
Quebec?
He's from Quebec.
Okay.
It's just a delightful name.
I agree.
I love it.
All right. Give yourself
That's
a
all.
hero point, Obol, for
Reluctantly.
your clever use of the recap command. You poop.
There you go. Well
All
done,
right,
Jacob.
2 now. I gave it to you. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, fresh off the end of combat with the murder of undead crows. Sorry, I'm choking on water. Yeah, that's where we're starting. So, out in the open, it's gone silent again. What do you guys do? The rest of the survivors are behind you. They're kind of like screaming, holding each other. Didn't know what to do in that moment. They all kind of just froze. They looked like they were ready to turn tail and hide. But you actually made pretty quick work of them dead crows.
That was unpleasant.
Do we know they're not going to get back up?
Good point. Giant will just start stomping on him.
Oh,
Gaston is like panting and starts doing the same thing. He's like, oh, oh.
Herdog covers Justolo's eyes. Don't look. It's okay, dear. They're just making sure they're completely dead, not animated. Marco's eyes kind of go wide, and he kind of walks up like he wants to join in. Garrick stops him.
Good call.
Responsible adult stops him.
Yeah.
What else?
Rote is doing his best not to puke watching Gaston and Iron Shanks.
Oh.
Okay.
Thank you.
They're
Yeah,
definitely
sure.
dead.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes, they are. Ugh. Ugh. Like looks at the bottom of his boot, walks over to a root sticking up and just kicks the edge and tries to get all the blood and guts off of his boots and starts looking over his wounds and oh, Rupert. Come here, boy. He'll check over Rupert who had gotten kind of fucked up. But Iron Shanks saved him.
Oh yeah.
And he'll look up to Iron Shanks and thank you. You didn't have to do that. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. It's my job. You seem injured as well.
Yes, well, yes. You look a little battered, but no worse for the wear. Perhaps.
Like look himself over. Ah, yes.
Is everyone else okay? Oh,
I think so.
Yes, everybody looks fine back here, if not a little shaken up. Old Puff says.
don't suppose they had any loot. So,
Iron Shanks will just look at the bottom of his foot. I don't think so.
'cause I didn't hear any coins when I was stomping. Well,
That is concerning, though.
what that they
Watch
were
the
poor
skies.
crows,
Yes.
penniless. That was never mind. But yes, we should. Did we come around the corner too fast, or I know they beset upon us rather quickly. It felt like we were unprepared.
Well, it seems like that we need to be aware that nearly any of the animals in the forest could be undead, I suppose.
This bears now this.
Yes, hopefully we can find some regular alive animals to hunt and feed us, but to be wary of those undead.
Robert, had we just taken a rest and we were moving on, or did we go into this area to take the rest?
No, you've already broken camp. You found a spot just outside of Yua's Hope to break for camp. It was in the middle of the fields.
Gotcha. Okay, I remember. Yeah.
Mix of fields and forest, and yeah, took a rest there. Woke up, and probably not even an hour or two out, you kind of navigated off of a check, and then you were set upon by these crows.
Woke up, shows violence. Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Okay, well. Iron Shanks is going to be carrying Dame Talia's long sword now. These things are going to be coming out of nowhere. You never know what's a good way to hit them.
Cool. That's
Okay.
exciting.
If everyone is ready, we should move.
Yes. Stay close.
Put more ground between us. I might go ahead a little bit just to ensure maybe we don't run afoul into some. Well, they weren't foul. That pun fell apart before I could make it. So, birds. Anyway, let's go.
Don't step in their bodies.
I specifically look at Moko.
All right, I guess. You see him that he was like following after you guys after deciding to move on, and he was about to like take a sidestep and try to crunch on one of the bird's bones and bodies.
Like crunchy leaves on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Ooh, that looks like a good one. I'm gonna step on it.
Exactly.
Oh.
Ugh.
All right, but you guys are back on the road here. So Gaston, why don't you give me a survival check?
Right.
Still going off of the bonus from Jono and Yuluva, you'll get a +2.
Cool. Does any of the new level stuff take effect at all?
Absolutely.
Right.
Cool. This actually isn't applicable, so I will bring it up later. Reread it, and it's not useful at the moment, but he will look at the ground and attempt to find the best way forward based on what he knows and what Jono and Yaluva have helped him out with. So he attempts to survive.
Okay. All right. Iron Shanks is now using the defend exploration activity, just in case anybody needed to know.
It's always doing that.
Always. Cool. Is there any kind of conversation after that as you're moving through the rest of this forest next to the river? Traveling southeast.
Did we? So obviously, one of the things that had reassured us in traveling was that there were bird sounds, maybe not as consistent as we hear on the background track. When we were attacked by the murder, were they making any similar sounds? I guess is there a very clear distinction so we can be listening for sounds of undead animals versus?
No, it seemed to kind of blend in with all the other kind of animal sounds. It's not the animal sounds aren't as frequent as what's on the audio track in the background, but you'd hear them. Occasionally, you hear frogs too. Maybe the yip and howl of another small predator nearby. But yeah, for the most part, you think that between Gaston, Jono, and Yaluva, you've been able to navigate pretty well, but hard to differentiate what's a real live animal versus undead.
Undead frogs.
Undead frog swarm.
I don't know.
Don't cook those legs.
Words to live by.
them legs. Okay. Um. So, you guys are walking for almost 4 hours without any other encounters. And it's a long 4 hours. Everybody's still quiet, pretty somber, but everybody's moving at a pretty good pace. Probably approaching a little bit in the afternoon now. Anything changing between you guys are maybe rotating, scouting, or trading information back and forth just quietly? You're getting the nods from Jono and Yuluva in their fox form.
Rote is just trying to stay in the middle and keep a kind of like a stoic disposition, since everyone seems to be relying on him, despite really it's Iron Shanks and Gaston that are far more stoic than Rote, but he doesn't believe he can risk scouting because he wants to ensure that everyone is kept coordinated.
Okay. Is Gaston actually ahead of the group at all?
I think a little bit, but no more than 100 feet or so.
Significantly.
Is it?
Ahead.
Probably want
Talking
60
about
feet.
that? 60 feet?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Let's go 50. That's a double stride.
Okay. 50 feet ahead. Jono and Yaluva are kind of taking the flanks to the north and south as you guys are. Maybe they're in to like the forest a bit. As you guys are walking through. And maybe with that check, Gaston, you noticed that there is a change in the environment.
Hmm.
You almost come to what looks to be like a valley. The road looks like it dips a bit, and the trees here are clumped a little more closely.
Hmm.
You feel like you're entering a very shallow valley of sorts. And the fog and mist are very thick around here.
When he comes to that point, he'd kind of hunker down against a tree, just kind of take it in and just look around, oversee the whole scene and take it all in, and just wait for the rest of the group to catch up. And as they get close, he'll stand up and turn to them and say, "This, oh no, that looks a little ominous down there. Don't know if there's an easy way around, but going through the low point, tree density increase, those are words I'd actually, somebody has said that I don't actually know what those words mean, but density.
Lots of
Anyway,
trees.
yes, thank you, Iron Shanks.
You're welcome.
I'm unsure if that's the best route. Just want to keep us safe. It's obviously more than likely the fastest, but it's a trade-off.
Well, we're already so on the slower routes, the slower, safer routes. What does the delay look like? I suppose what is the risk to go around rather than through? Is it worth it?
Would my check be able to tell me that detail? Would it add an afternoon, 3 days? I
Give
could roll a
me
separate thing.
Yeah, go ahead and roll another survival check. Give yourself a +2 again with Jono and Yaluva.
Okay, I did not on the last one. Should I start adding that in?
I took that into account.
Okay, I won't on this one, so it'll
Okay.
just be the standard. You can add it. I think it's easier to do that, just
For sure.
if you're good with that.
All right. So with this new survival check, it is hard for you to say. You don't know how wide this valley is, how far you'd have to travel either north or south. You think if you were to travel south, you'd actually hit the river and then consider crossing it to get around it. Northward may lead into the more heavier infested forest areas, heavily infested with undead, of course. But you don't hear or see any dangers in there, except that you have this very unsettling and supernatural feeling that is making you, it's just got you unsettled walking through, being so close to it.
Very unsettled. I guess it's a feeling I have, but listening to your gut and your instinct has served me well this far. I don't know. I'm not sure how. Well, honestly, I'm not sure how everyone will react once we get in there. They'll be able to keep cool. If it's
So then south.
South does sound quite tempting. We could refill our water skins at least.
Jono, Yaluva, do you have any thoughts on this?
Jono nods at Yaluva and he changes from his fox form to his human form.
I forgot. You can't speak that way.
He
I apologize.
you good? He says, "Well,
You're good, dude.
you good, bro? Don't trip. Jono's chill, bro."
California surfer.
Yeah, he's been.
Yeah, man.
We found
just,
some good
go
herbs.
wherever it takes you, man. Feelings, man.
You don't have to apologize. It's fine. But I believe if we were to take the path closer to the river, it may add on a few more hours to our journey if we were to travel around this valley. It has been a long time since we've come this far, but the trees are very dense, but it would be the quickest way through this next region.
Thank you. I don't know. I feel like I'm overthinking this, which it's easy for me to do.
I will say I've never seen the fog so thick here. I don't think it is natural.
Well, fog often forms closer to the river, which means that if we do go south, our vision will likely be even further obscured.
Jono shrugs and nods. I will follow whichever way you all choose.
Well, Gaston, since you've seen this more up close, we have a larger group, so despite which way you would prefer to go, or which way, it gives us better positioning if we do get ambushed.
Have we been making good time? Does it feel like we've been making good time?
Yeah. So far.
Yes, I don't want to delay the trip, but keeping everyone safe is a very high priority.
Indeed.
Only a couple of hours is not too long if it can still keep everyone safe. I think that might be the best play.
And we can refill all of our waters, so...
Yes.
Iron Shanks, do you have any counterpoints before we commit?
Fighting in heavy mist would make it more difficult to communicate. And an ideal place for an ambush.
That is true.
Got
Yes,
no
it's-
expression other than that. It's like,
It is. It's like some kind of obscuring mist down there. Should try to avoid it.
So just to clarify, I know I suggested that mist is down by the river because that's where mist comes from. But well, always. But the mist. It was inferred that the mist is in the valley.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And Jono saying it seems unnatural makes me feel, Dylan, feel like we should be, we can skirt around it. Even if we hit some natural fog, it's better than the unnatural.
Right. Me, the
So.
player, wants to go to the valley.
Yeah.
Rote wants people to live, though.
Yeah. Yeah. I think Gaston is feeling, if an hour ago he would have been like, fuck it, we're going through the valley. But I think his brush with these undead corvidae
fucking crows.
have been like,
Get murdered.
that was
Yeah.
tough. I gotta do better to protect the group. So I think he's,
The river it is.
yeah.
River it is. Hey, I can speak Elven, right? So I can speak friend if we get to a door that is locked. Don't you worry.
Perfect.
I'm not worried.
Right, let's forge a path through the woods here to down to the river.
Down to the river. You guys go. Let's get another survival check then, shall we?
All right.
See if you lose time or make good time. Feels like you're making good time, babies. Yes, babies. Making good time with your little baby's feets. My baby's got sore feets. Gotta find camp and break soon so you can rub your baby's feets. Alright. You find the river.
Cool.
Sounds like one of those weird 90s cartoon or like 80s cartoons.
It smells like fresh water and wet stone. It's damp.
Oh.
There's undergrowth. There's the low sound of the murmuring river. And the mist is not as thick around here. Like you feel like if you were to walk through the valley of that mist, you probably wouldn't be able to see maybe beyond 10 feet. Everybody else would look like silhouettes or very blurred. Here, you could probably see within 50 feet of each other, so you could clearly see all of your group and beyond. But it's not as thick of mist here. And you're moving across the river. Everybody kind of stops and enjoys the scenery for a bit, refilling their water skins. Take a moment here.
Yeah, while that's going on, Gaston is going to use a skill, survey
Yeah.
wildlife, to try to see if there's anything, to find out what creatures are nearby based on nests, scats, and marks on vegetation. It takes 10 minutes, and that'll be
sick.
a survival check.
Perfect. Anybody else want to take 10 minutes to do something cool like that?
Not everyone has something cool like that.
Can I do something boring like asking somebody to check on my wounds?
Oh yeah, I should do that too.
I'm leaking fluids.
Yeah, okay, let's get that new survival check. Oh, perfect.
Yeah, sorry, there it
Alright,
is.
you're good.
Yeah, and also potentially anything that might be huntable or trappable,
Okay.
considering we're getting towards the end of our day, babies. There's no comma in that. It's just day babies.
Okay.
These are all our day babies.
Just wait for the night babies.
No.
Not the
We
night
don't like the
babies.
night babies.
Yeah.
They all run around yelling, "Mama!"
That's horrific.
Mama.
There's a horror movie. I think it's called Mother, where it's like this shadow creature ends up in the corner of like every room and just yells that, "Mama,
Mama.
Mama." It is called Mama.
Okay.
It's called Mama. It's the Guillermo del Toro movie because
Yeah.
Mother's the one with Jennifer Aniston. No, sorry, Jennifer Lawrence, which is far more controversial. But yeah, Mama, it's a very cool design, and then if you pause it at the end, it becomes a comedy. So
I honestly,
Okay.
I was laughing throughout the entire movie just because it just seems so absurd. But it was a fun watch. Me and my wife enjoyed it. We'll probably watch it again. And
'Cause-
just look at each other and go, "Mama, Mama."
This is because it doesn't need to be a nightmare child. It can just be new parents, and your child is in every room, and you can't escape them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
if you want another good face story, it's a little bit darker. I think it's Unwelcome. It's about red caps.
Ooh.
Hmm.
As red
Just having
caps.
Red caps are unwelcome.
It is. I mean, the movie's kind of fucked, but red caps are known for fuckery. So
Yep. They're a problem.
they are a problem.
Just had an encounter with red caps with another group, and they had a hard time dealing with them. PF2E red caps are something else.
Yep.
Just trip and stomp with those metal greaves was amazing.
At least there's no quicklings anymore. Those are even worse.
So with your survival check, you do find, though scarce, signs of actual living life, living creatures. You believe
Living
them
all
to
around
be bunnies. There's bunnies nearby.
Oh.
Those poor bunnies.
Yeah. Joe. I might not be able to. I don't have the proper equipment, but Jono, Yuluva, Kits, Rupert, you might be able to help. But just notice this. It's a little game trail. Maybe you. I don't know. Your skill might help. Yeah, I'm just trying to point out. If you want to, I'm not trying to make you go hunting right now, but just wanted to point it out. Might be able to catch a rabbit or something. No pressure.
If you point out the signs to Jono and Yuluva, they would have. They're already back in their fox form, but they take note and nod, and then they kind of
okay.
scatter at that to begin their hunt.
I think they understood. Or I deeply offended them.
You send
Rupert,
Rupert
follow
off?
along and try to learn.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I think he'd try to go and don't do anything crazy. Stay away from the birds. Rabbits only.
With the low growl and snarl, Rupert takes off after the brush paws. Brow.
There it is.
And we wanted to get some healing for
Iron Shanks,
Iron
please.
Shanks? Yeah.
Who's trained in the medical arts?
I might be able to help you. Oh, Puff states.
Oh, excellent.
I've got enough of me magic left to be able to whip something up for you. I have to say though, I've never really had experience patching up a person like you before.
I think most of the parts should be in similar places.
Are you a person? Please, take no offense. It's interesting. I don't see anything
It is unclear.
beneath your armor there. It is indeed. I agree.
I don't
Nonetheless,
know.
I do get the sense of some kind of fraying of whatever's holding you together there. Your soul, maybe? Do you feel a soul inside you?
Possibly. I've had many discussions with Hardbrow.
Who?
The
Oh, right.
Blacksmith Rockwell.
Rockfell. I almost forgot about her. I kind of miss her,
Yeah.
even though she was a little rough around the edges. She knew what she was doing, especially with you.
Yes. Lots of
Yes.
questions, though, and I did not have many answers.
Yes, you are quite the phenomenon. You bring a lot of questions. With your presence here, I hope it's not too offensive.
I do not find that offensive.
Ah, yes. Well, I suppose I should get to casting healing on ya. Zoom in close so you can see the cool module that Robert made work.
Oh, I'm going in close.
Does he want to do a channel so that Gaston also gets a bit? Maybe.
Little. Oh yeah, we can do that. Let's target both of you.
Either way. Gaston's probably like not paying attention and just like, oh, I feel better. Cool.
Alright, here we go.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
oh, oh.
obscured. That's all it is.
oh, neat.
It's a
Wow.
fun little effect. Is it different for the different schools of magic?
That's
It
cool.
is. So for every tradition, the animation above the token is different, a little more representative of that style. So for Primal, it looks like claw marks, and then for Arcane, it looks like runes. For Divine, it
Cool.
looks like Celestial. For Occult, it looks like something out of Cthulhu. And there's one for even that flips it for Divine. Like if you've got the Fiendish, Unholy, or Undead trait and you're a caster, it turns it into something completely different, like scratch marks, like Daedric runes from Skyrim, kind of. A completely different
Dope.
color too. And based on the rank of the spell, the origination of the spell, it changes the words too, and based on the strength of the spell too. Yeah. So there's a big table I have.
Neat.
It's a very big table. A couple of sheets
Pretty cool.
of Excel sheet, but I got that idea a while ago from just playing Ultima Online, because whenever you'd cast a spell in Ultima Online, you'd see their words of power appear above your avatar, and then there's, yeah. I nerded out real hard.
Very cool.
Yeah, alright, so you guys are healed for 2.
Huh.
Nice.
Yay.
Oh, that didn't seem to be very effective. Let me try again. I think this is the last
Very
time
much
I
appreciated.
cast this spell, actually.
Okay.
It says the words of power, the words of magic again. You all are healed for some amount.
That's good.
For a total of 5 more.
Okay.
I'm not full.
Let's get used to these words.
Those are good words.
I'm
I feel-
obscure.
Shamom obscure.
I'm obscure.
Nothing happened when I said it.
New rap song. Well, I think that's about all I can manage right now, Iron Shank, so I apologize I can't do more for you, but I think if we get a good night's rest, we'll be right and ready for the day.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you, Opuff.
Of course, of course. Is this where we're gonna bed down, here next to the river? I wouldn't mind. It's kind of
Is it?
decent spot.
Time is it?
Oh, it's about.
Where's the sun?
It looks like it's getting dark, and it is.
Yeah, might as well. Especially with the I suppose fox people isn't the appropriate term. The
Kitsune.
Kitsune, yes, thank
Kitsune.
you. Thank you, Wrote. The Kitsune family and Rupert are off on the hunt. Be ill-advised to leave while they're gone. Sure we can set up a camp on the dry bed here.
A little. We should set a little away from the riverbed to avoid any flooding.
Yes, a
the
100
camp.
feet. You want to be 100 feet from the water and make sure that we do our business about 100 feet away from the camp and the water as well to keep everything clean. Leave no trace. That's what I was taught as a young lad. So over here,
Okay.
go try to find a flat spot that can accommodate everyone.
All right.
Camp.
You find it. Dun, da, da, da.
Tackle them.
This is a
Well,
good spot.
Another camp.
Set it up
Aw.
exactly the same way that we set up the last camp.
Exactly. Last night was
Very
perfect.
important.
Do it
Yeah.
again. Exactly the same.
They did.
We cleared the bushes. We set up some fences.
Yep.
Yes.
You found a wagon.
There's a little trough for water.
Some hay. A couple of barrels just laying around.
Whoever put this trellis up, well done. These climbing vines are beautiful. Jasmine stinks, but they look amazing.
As we are kind of winding down for camp, I'm gonna go over to Gaston.
You know, earlier you mentioned that having some sort of like a trap or a snare would be good, but we lacked all of the material. Well, since I'm sort of working on this bow, I've seen similar schematics.
And I'll kind of reach into my bag and I'll pull out like this old beaten manual. You've seen it several times. It just has a ton of different like schematics that Rode has been kind of studying over the years and stuff.
Well, I think, you know, they could have some similarities to this, and we kind of sort of take this and really go, we could do basic things, we could do... I'm sorry, I think I could make some if you give me some guidance on what it's supposed to look like. And I think I could probably talk to Garrick too, but you sound like you have more experience with it.
I'll be honest, Rode. I have no experience making snares or traps. I've bought them all, so I might be able to give you some direction on what they should do, but as far as how they would work, or even maybe Garrick and I might be able to pool some knowledge, but it's been a long time.
Okay.
Sorry, I could try. I'm just afraid that I would give you direction and it would not really work.
I only need inspiration, I suppose. I guess...
Can I hold my book?
I have the mechanical knowledge here.
Okay, well, I'll try to give. There's one that you have like a long stick, a long thing, and then a box over the top. And
Okay.
when the your target, your prey, whatever it is, the wildlife will somehow knock the stick over and it will be caught under the box. Does this make sense?
Yes, it's in the direction that I'm looking for.
Okay, well,
Hey, we'll get some food. We'll talk over the things that you've seen, and then I will sort of disassemble it in my mind and figure something out. I think, well, there's enough materials around that I could probably make something simple and have some things to go ready in the morning.
amazing. That'd be great. Yeah, I think once we have some dinner, my brain might work a little better.
Are you feeling okay? Those crows did bite you up. Do you think you caught anything?
No, I feel fine. I think what I'm going through is more in my head, I believe. I'm just a little more worried than I thought I'd be. I was
That's
very
okay.
confident when we set out, but things have changed in the day.
That confidence, I appreciate you sharing with me. But as much as I struggle myself, we have to save face for everyone else.
Agreed. I agree.
Right.
Just I know I'll feel better in the morning.
We'll revisit this once we get food. And I'm going to drag Garrick into it as well.
And I get up and I go chase after Garrick to set the stage.
Perfect.
Cool.
Okay, Shanks will call over Marco because it's the training day. Keeping a schedule is very important.
He's excited. New sword in hand. He's gonna run out of the camp and kind of get next to you.
Excellent. Okay, we were doing the third form of the Marquist something. Let's track of that. And then just go into a very specific stance. If he's copying it, I'll correct him on where he is or isn't properly holding.
Is your shoulder okay?
Continues to be a problem.
You know, that reminds me of someone before you. As Hope fell. He used to do the same thing.
I see. Was that
Yeah.
an issue? Is
Well,
that why he died?
I don't. No. No, he died, saving us.
Good man.
Yeah, he was all right. His name was Merrick. He was one of the town's guards. He always gave me. I think I always gave him a bit of trouble, but I just being a kid.
I see. But you've learned proper footwork now, which is excellent.
Yeah.
Well, you practice. You should continue.
Right. Like
Excellent
this.
is not a fair assessment. Good. Yes.
All right. And then this. Ha! Yeah. Swinging the longsword around.
Acceptable.
That's good.
More like this.
I like acceptable. Acceptable's better than bad. So, all right. You guys finish training into the evening until Herdoc calls for dinner. Eluva and Jono and Rupert were able to retrieve 3 bunnies.
Ooh.
And Herdaw was able to find more wild onions and just a handful of herbs to be used in rabbit soup. She made a little rabbit stew for y'all to eat. And it
Yum.
is delicious. Again, you guys are well fed and full. And if there's nothing else into the night you want to do,
I think with the call for dinner, Iron Shanks is going to walk over to one of the seats and sit down. Look at the plate. Look up. Stand up and go back to standing guard.
okay.
That's all.
Right. Yeah, there's enough food for everybody to eat. Oh, pretty good. Elizo, Crassian, Kleb, and Bicky. Actually, Eliza will kind of approach you, Rote, at the end of dinner, and he'll say, "Hey, so we were talking about maybe doing a little song for everybody here. Nothing too loud or crazy, but we think it might help kind of get everybody's spirits up. If you think this is the time and the place, we've been talking while we're walking and kind of putting something together, and just like to do something. If you think that's all right."
I think that would be great, Eliza. And because we're next to the river, well, relatively so, it'll cut down on the noise going that way at least. So this is probably the best time to have a performance. It is technically the least noisy where we are right now.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that makes sense. Again, I go to the cool surfer dude voice. Cool,
Dope,
sweet.
dude. That's
Thanks, man.
so
Oh, yeah.
cool.
Hell yeah. All right, you guys ready? Yeah, kind of claps his hands gently, and he begins to hum along with Crassian, Bicky, and Kleb. They're just kind of drumming on their knees and using a couple of sticks to bang on some hollow logs, and it's very somber and quiet, and it's just it sounds like a song about surviving the crypts so far and keeping everybody's head held up high, and it's very hopeful about returning to Volumus. Everybody takes note and they enjoy it. Once they're done, people kind of start to retire into their own bedrolls. Yeah, if there's nothing else you guys want to do for the night.
I don't know if you would need a survival check if Garrig and Gaston are putting their heads together to try to give Rote some kind of idea of how to create a snare or trap.
Oh yeah, just go ahead and give me a crafting, or if you got like lore engineering.
I ain't got that shit, man.
Oh, well.
Sorry. I got survival.
I don't think survival would cut it. It's more of a
Yeah.
crafting thing.
I
That's what I
do.
thought.
This is more flavor. I have snow crafting.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Got it.
Okay, so then pretend we're just like stupid. Because we are
I
apparently.
think, look, he's interviewing you as the user of the traps.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes, if it could do that and stab there, that would be I think a quicker cut. Yeah. Exactly. Yes.
Yeah, Garrick's out
see
of his
what I can
element here. He's
do.
just nodding. Yeah, that sounds good. I think that would work.
Again, the ones that I had, they were all set up and just laid them down and came back in the morning. So yes, I know you'll work on this tonight. Come up with these snares. I don't want to keep you up all night working, but tomorrow, perhaps I could have you assist. There is one more rune that would be amazing on another one of these blades.
Oh,
I think.
might-
Sorry, continue. Didn't mean to cut
I-
you off.
might be able to tackle it tonight. Based off everything you described, some of these snares are a little, well, less complicated than transferring a rune.
Well,
Hux, Dick.
one long string. I forgot about the string. I'm the one who pulls it. I forgot that part. Anyway, I'll leave. No pressure again. I'd just make sure that you can create the snares and traps that will hopefully help us subsist. But I'll leave you the sword and the mace. If you're able to transfer them tonight, great. again, to make sure that you're creating things that help us all.
Right. Okay. Let's see what happens.
I will attempt to transfer that rune because mechanically I just daily prep gives me four snares, right? So once again it's flavor.
Sure.
This
yeah,
is
cool.
the actual
Cool.
activity.
Super cool.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I made these while I was eating my cereal.
Yeah, roll it.
It's cool.
Okay. Blind jam roll. If I fail, I have a point to every roll.
Save that for something else.
Well, then the rune crumbles if I fail.
Oh, does it?
Or if I critically fail, something like that.
I don't know how it works.
You succeed.
Okay.
Oh, excellent. Okay, cool.
Sweet.
All right.
Well, yeah, I think Gaston, before going to bed, will kind of not wander far away, but go off and 50 feet or so and kind of just take in the night sky further, looking up at the stars, and sits down on a rock. Just keeps looking up and always stays out there for 20 or 30 minutes, just kind of looking around, and every now and then he'll take a deep sigh and hang his head and give it a shake and just looking, taking it in, processing all of this stuff, and eventually slaps his thighs, stands up, heads back to the group, and will bed down. But he takes a little solo moment.
Okay, yeah, it's a lot to take in. Second night on the road, you as Hope. All these people trying to survive. Surviving into the night. Well, something happens. That something is us taking a break, so we'll be right back. Everybody stick around. Don't go anywhere. Or if you do, come back. Or just lurk. We'd appreciate that too. Join our Discord. I don't know, I'm throwing like a mid-show call to action, but yeah, we'll be right back. Take care. Bye-bye. I mean, not bye-bye. Be right back. Toodaloo.
Yeah.
Mixed
We
messages.
support consensual lurking.
Yes, come stare at us.
Kind of highly recommend holding onto that mace.
Oh, I'll keep it for sure, but
Yeah.
I would prefer the runes on these Valkatas.
Got it.
Yeah.
Just
That's
because
my
it's
build,
fucking
bro.
badass. It's exactly
Yeah.
what he's.
It's my fucking badass
Alonzo.
build. Look at all these
I
runes.
wanted to do the other, like the dual wielder dedication, but
It just
Well,
does repeats of stuff you have. Yeah, you're talking about the surfer guy thing, but I'm looking at Alonzo. I mean,
He looks like it.
yeah.
so, yeah.
Oh.
This is what he looks like for
Got his
our
little
Twitch
jacket.
folks. It's like, hey, what's up?
Oh,
You wanna buy
I say
some
Alonzo,
weed?
Elizo.
he does,
Nice.
yeah. He's got
Got-
hella watches, sundials inside of his jacket.
I got
Looks
some
like a bard
sa-
with a druid dedication just to grow weed.
sour diesel.
Yeah.
White
There you go.
yeah, bro. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that song. We'll play a different one this morning, waking up everybody. Good morning, everyone. It's time to wake up and have some fun. 2 days outside of you was hope, walking down this river slope. Okay, that's it. I'm done. It's morning now, and you guys begin breaking camp. You get a full night's rest, and yeah.
Sorry, in my head, he just after he finished with the words, he just started scatting for the rest of the day, for like the rest of the morning. It's like
good.
I'm dead. Until like somebody throws something at him.
Yeah, I was gonna say Gaston is like scowling side eye, like this is atrocious. Gaston is, everybody probably notices, is wearing Dame Talia's breastplate this morning. He is no longer wearing the hide armor. He has swapped over to that breastplate that he had been carried around, and it's all polished up and looks as good as it can. But he makes no mention of it, and it's very clear that he's obviously wearing that now.
Okay.
Nice.
That's all I have to say about that.
I feel like the full plate that Iron Shanks scrounged is somewhat repaired, but still quite rusty.
Anchor 89
In contrast to the probably very well kept breastplate from.
Grave
her.
robber.
Yeah. Mm.
I
He
should
obviously
go
wasn't
look-
an Iomedean.
Could I get a perception check from everybody?
Ooh.
No. Can I give you a woot woot instead?
Perception,
Could we hear anything over Alonzo? Wait, why did I move? Oh. Where did my skills go?
Oh god, it's always on. I always forget it's on the left.
Why did everything disappear? Where are the skills? My top bar is gone. I don't know why it's gone.
Top bar.
Oh, yeah.
Perception.
Is anybody else a worship deities?
perception, Performance.
Some people.
Dumb question. What a dumb question.
Who are you asking?
Deities?
This is supposed to be a question to you, Robert. Does anybody else openly like worship Iomedae?
Yeah.
Not here, no.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I got to give you initiative because my top bar is gone, so I don't know how to roll perception. We've been doing this over like 18 months. I can't.
On the
I
left
can't
where it says
operate.
perception, there's a dice icon and there's a little eye crossed out icon. The eye crossed out icon is the perception. The dice is
I
the
see,
initiative.
I see. I'm so dumb.
Yeah, in your character sheet. There we go. Oh, there we go.
One is closer to eye level. So I was like, that's the one. It's like,
Yeah.
no, it's not. It's initiative.
Let me get one
feel like that's
for
okay, yeah.
Rupert also.
Oh, okay. There
He's
we
a
go.
valued member of this team.
Yeah.
Yes, and he has low light vision and ascent, imprecise to 30 feet.
Okay.
Just someone always plays humans.
Okay, so
Yes.
everybody's kind of going about their daily, like they're starting to get a feel for their feel for their routine in breaking down the camp and getting ready to head out. This being day 2 of being outside of U.S. Hope. Everybody's kind of quiet, except for Eliza. He's scatting over there to himself and Big
With his
Blue
-2
Clever
scatting bonus.
are laughing a little bit
Sorry
and
from Anchor.
banging sticks together to a beat. But Rupert, actually, he's kind of been like circling the camp's edge. It's kind of what he's been doing in the morning. Is where he's kind of like eating whatever leftovers are there and breaking down their camp. Not a lot to break down. So you guys are usually in and done in like the span of 10 minutes, 15 minutes. But he stops. Gaston, you take notice of this. And you know that the way he's kind of, his body's low, crouched low, ears are peeled back a little bit, tail's twitching slowly. And then you hear and see his mouth kind of let loose a low growl.
Yeah, he'll step over.
He's like 50 feet away.
He'll start stepping towards Rupert, draw his weapons, and try to create a sound with the blades to alert everyone without shouting, "Hey, look over here!" Just kind of like shing ting to get people's attention as he's walking over to get behind Rupert.
Okay. Everybody takes note of that, and they hunker down. They're not sure what to do, but they kind of get down and don't move.
Yeah, I'll push out as kind of signal to everybody. It's just
Stay in the camp.
Okay.
I'm following Gaston's lead, despite the map saying you're back here.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my things unlinked. Thank you. There we go. I don't know why, but sometimes I can unlink them, sometimes I can't. But anyway, yes, there we go.
Are you getting right up behind Rupert? Or what do we...
Trying to kind of see what it is, and
Okay.
if I can see, I can't see anything from there. I might get a little bit closer, but he'd let out a whistle to try to call him over.
You see Rupert's ears kind of twitch as you do like that low whistle, but you see he's locked in on something.
Yeah. Hmm. This is good. I'm gonna go in closer.
Don, is this a problem?
I'm not sure. Rupert seems to be locked in on something over there. Is he like in the brush?
He's in the brush a little bit. If you weren't, so used to seeing him, or to the untrained eye, he might be completely camouflaged. But you see him crouched
Okay.
low, just watching something. You can roll another perception check. Anybody else that's kind of trying to follow Rupert's eye line, you can roll perception also.
I'll
I'm
roll
looking
another.
in every direction other than that. In case it is some kind of distraction.
Sure, that's a good idea, actually.
I will roll the correct one this time.
Yeah, Gaston's like coming up circuitously around, like he doesn't want to walk up right behind. He's trying to, as velociraptors will hunt, coming from the sides.
Sure, yeah. Okay.
Not that he knows that, but that's a reference I'm making for his hunting style.
Yeah, if we have dinos in this game, I need to reclass.
You can. That's
There
a
are dinosaurs.
yeah. It's a very it's an option for an animal companion. It's literally a velociraptor.
I know. You can break Neverwinter Nights too with it, and they can rage.
That's cool.
Yeah. Ranger rage with Beast Companion.
Find my map again to remember where they're from.
Okay, so Gaston, you're the only one that seems to notice anything. You're following almost exactly Rupert's eye line, and you're kind of squinting a bit, and you're blinking until you don't see anything. Just the river and the road and the path behind you guys. Reeds jutting out from the river itself. The trail kind of bends off a little bit and straightens again. You're trying to follow a bit, and then you see this silhouette of a figure walking. Not fast, not slow. Seems to be walking in your direction, in the camp's direction. You catch sight of them with, it looks like they've got a longbow on their back, but they are maybe 3 to 400 feet away. They're walking. You can barely make them out between the trees here, but they're close to the river, and you're realizing that they're following after your tracks. They're taking the path that you took to get to here.
Does it look like Rockville?
No, they look tall and slender, but they're walking with a confidence and determination. Like they have a place to go, and they know where they're going.
All right. He'll quietly hustle back over to the rest of the group and say, "There's someone following us. Looks like they've been on our trail, a few 100 feet away. Tall. They have a longbow. They don't appear to be shambling or undead or anything of that nature from this distance, but I don't know how open we need to be.
We are traveling in a group of this size. We're not hiding from anyone that is tracking us.
True. Yes. Suppose there's no point. Well. Okay. They'll be here momentarily.
They
So
should
unless they divert their path.
keep eyes on if they have a longbow and they mean us harm, which I would doubt is unlikely if they're tracking a group. But that is the way to take individuals out, right? And disappear back into the shadows.
Yes, we should at least try to stay behind a tree or something to protect yourselves with some form of obstruction.
I can stand out.
I
Wait for them.
could stand out and wait for them if
Yes.
seems
That-
safer.
Might be a better idea.
Gonna hold up the shield. Understood.
Perfect.
I will stand a little in front of the group and relay our messages. I don't know if you need to represent that on the map, but
Sure.
Iron
Yeah.
Shanks will head out 50, 60 feet in front of the
Okay.
group. Be
Guess
very
that-
visible, make noise.
Gaston and Rupert, you guys are sticking to being that far out too with Iron Shanks, or you? What do we do?
Probably like in intermediary, about halfway.
Okay.
I'm keeping to just the edge of Iron Shank. Should something go awry, they can benefit from me yelling at them.
Okay. You look over your shoulder and all the survivors behind you are quiet, hunkered down, low. You see that somebody had put out the fire, scattered it. Seems like a very tense moment. A minute goes by, and then 5, 10 minutes
Sheath
go
the
by.
sword and just start speaking into the outside. We are aware of that you're following us. If you are not undead, we don't. Well, if you mean us no harm, we don't mean you any harm. I assume that you're not undead.
When you say that that they've been following you, you kind of hear some of the survivors murmur a little bit and like, oh, someone's following us. Go say hi. And you guys are like, shush, shush. They're handling it. Quiet. What if it's a friend? Kind of going back and forth a little bit. It's after 10 minutes. You should have already been here, you think? 15 minutes go by. 20 minutes.
We
30 minutes.
I would
they
have pushed.
seem to have moved on.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
A couple hundred feet would have been a couple minutes. I would have pushed Gaston to go scout a little bit.
Yeah,
especially
I
since they
think
have a
so.
longbow.
Okay.
Try to, with Rupert Gaston, we'll try to scout out to where he saw them. Try to find some tracks or anything there.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll a survival check. Okay. So with that check, you follow you kind of backtrack, go back the way you came. You remember exactly where this figure had ended up by, or where they would have ended up you notice that the shoes that they're wearing are not flat. They look like high heels. It's got like the path that they're walking. It's got like the little triangle towards the front, and then like the little stiletto piece going into the dirt behind it. And you see that the looks like they were maybe robed and had it's just dragging on the floor behind them. There are these strange orange flowers that are kind of left behind, though. Like every
Nature
10 or
nature on
15
those
feet,
flowers.
just like petals of these flowers. These are where is it? They're called Lastwall Lillies. They're only
It's like
really
holding.
grown and propagated in the northern region of Lastwall, on the border of Lastwall and where Tarbafon's prison was.
Hmm. Don't know how I know this, but I do. He'll like, you said, if it's just petals or if there's an actual intact flower, he would try to snag one of these.
There's a few, but they're few and far between.
Just like grab one, hold on to that, and try to follow where the tracks were heading, if possible.
Okay. Go ahead and roll another survival check.
Gosh.
You cut into the woods a little eastwardly as you guys are traveling south. The trail gets lost almost immediately. About 10 feet in, you don't see any sign of a trail. Or
No
any
other
more
flowers or anything.
No other Lastwall lilies.
Hmm.
They're orange. Orange lilies.
Oh. Well, that's all I can see. Let's go back, Rupert. Report what we found. He'll hustle silently back to the group and report this and hold out the flower. Lastwall lily. I've never actually seen one in person. It's eerie, frankly. Couldn't see the person, but they're wearing some kind of elevated shoe. The heel is raised, and a robe. You could see the markings of the robe. So, no, maybe it was a woman. I don't. Or someone who doesn't like comfortable footwear. You don't.
Heeled shoe
never
in
know.
muddy conditions is dangerous.
Yes, well, they seemed to be quite skilled in the art of walking in them. I'm not sure. Anyway, they don't seem to want to be found. They cut into the forest, lost the trail almost immediately. So, if they continue to follow us, they will do so. But assuming if they wanted to harm us, they would have tried by now.
Suppose that we will see them again then, potentially.
I suppose we should all keep our eyes out. You especially, Rupert. You noticed them first. Good boy. Pats him on the head.
Does
Well.
I'll take this information that Gaston has given us and then just kind of inquire with the survivors if that description is like recognizable to anyone.
Okay, yeah, it is. You kind of ask everybody at large, is they're a little less tense, more relaxed, and the consensus is that nobody really knows, and they can confirm that the Lastwall lilies, those can be found around that region. Kind of a very noble flower, like only really handed out or purchased or gifted to folks of a higher standing or rank in or around Lastwall.
Hmm. And they just spilled several of these around.
Here, there were some petals, what, every 15 or so feet there.
Opuff will say, in my travels, I've come across folks kind of pinning them or stringing them as part of their garb and part of the fashion statement, I think. Kind of gaudy, in my opinion, but I guess some would consider it pretty.
Do they have any alchemical use? You know, sometimes there are, I've read that if there are outbreaks, I don't know if undead count, but that the word itself will sort of respond, like that there's a disease and herbs will grow, and those herbs will be needed in that time of crisis. Do these lilies have anything to do with? I don't know. I'm reaching here, but I'm wondering if they have any use.
You know, I've never really thought about it. I don't know. I don't know. Shrugs.
That's fair.
Stan has taken like a little bit of the petal and just put it in his mouth and like subtly tried to chew on it as hearing that. Just like spits it out. Does not taste good. You probably have to cook it or brew it as a tea.
You might feel your lip or tongue or gums go a little numb, but not significantly. And if it lasts at all, it lasts for a second.
It'd be a drug.
Yeah, surprise! Massively addictive for narcotics.
It's like Coke. Anyway, there's no joke there that I
Boom.
make. Yeah, exactly. So pupils dilate massively for 2 seconds,
You guys,
and then
you guys want to open a tavern?
I got so many business
we should buy a
ideas.
boat. Yeah, we could just buy a boat and sail down the river.
The business could be on the boat. The business is the boat.
Tavern boat.
Tavern boat.
Tavern boat business.
Tavern boat.
Yeah.
Okay.
That person's like, fuck that. I'm not following them anymore.
Need more orange lilies.
These guys are idiots. I think Gaston has a flash of insight and kind of will look for a moment as if things are kind of settling down to have an aside with Rote or Iron Shanks, and whichever one he can get alone first, just say, I wonder if it has anything to do with the box. That has the heart or the lung of the god. Something. There's something in the box that's something. You know, I can't remember.
Lung. It is the lung of
Erasni.
What's in the
Erasni.
box?
What's in the box?
Erasnian lung.
It's a dick.
Yes.
It's a dick in the box.
It's my lung in a box.
It's my lung in a box.
I was not aware of the deities associated with this, so that may be
I believe it was Erasni.
It was Erasmus.
petals. Yes, it was Erasni for this, but any opposing deities who may want this. But my understanding is that they were all based in evil or undead rather than any sort of nature spirits that would uh, expel petals as they walk.
It's very much is like some Princess Mononoke type stuff. Spirit of the forest.
Oh, Puff says,
Uh,
I've read that
Pi-
book.
It was great. I read it as a child many times.
Galarian equivalent Princess Mononoke.
Yeah. Legally distinct.
Yeah.
Well, we should probably get on the road again. I think don't want to waste too much of the morning in hypotheticals, but something to think about, I suppose.
Yes.
We'll all keep our eyes open.
Cool.
Well, another horrible thing to worry about.
Yeah. All right, if we're all ready to go, I'll jump out in the front again and take a look around.
Take a look around.
So I'll give you a survival.
Yeah. You guys break camp and get back on the road.
On the road.
Yeah, Gaston will take a little extra time praying and reading from his book of the Acts of Iomedae that he procured from that one person. I can see his face.
Russi,
Constant Rusi.
Constant Russi. His personal belongings.
Yes, he would have wanted me to have it. I believe it to be true after I understand you can't. Anyway, I wish somebody could verify this by understanding. Like, anyway, let's keep going.
Salvage laws?
No, I mean, I feel she's chosen me in a way. Can't describe it, but feel compelled to give everybody a chance at redemption. Let's keep going.
Okay.
Redeem them.
You guys are making excellent time. Probably have traveled about, I don't know, maybe like 50 or 60 miles at this point.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's pretty damn good for 2.5 days.
Yeah, you guys are making good time. You haven't really flubbed a lot of your survival checks. So yeah, that's good. However, I would like for you all to roll perception checks again. Secret, please.
It's just shy of 100 kilometers.
I don't know what that means.
Thank you. Yeah.
Canada.
The system makes so much more
It
sense,
means
though.
it means
it's
a
in
little
series of
over
10.
60. Yeah, a little over 60 miles. That's what that means. I'll get that in refrigerator lengths.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many boulders is that?
Yeah. Average size boulders.
I can't believe that was a real article. Like, what the hell?
It's
3 refrigerators tall? That hole in the freeway? Like, that's absurd. Okay, I got Rote and Gaston's
we're
perception.
stupid.
Oh, I got Iron
That's
Shakes
why.
too. Rote. This is what you see off in the distance. Atop a distant hill, you take notice of an outpost of sorts. It looks like it was hastily erected. A wooden palisade surrounds a crumbling tower. It is off the trail a ways, but has garnered your interest, and I can see it beyond the tree line.
I was the only one that saw that.
You were the only one that saw that.
In seeing that, I'll kind of hold up the banner to slow everybody down, and just I'll eventually stop everybody just briefly and kind of get Iron Shanks and Gaston over.
Look, look. No, 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 no. Down, down, no, no, now you can see through the tree line.
Too far down. Too far down. Not at your feet.
Too far out.
I see.
Oh. Oh. It's like a hastily
What am I looking
erected fortress.
It could be something of use. We scavenged almost nothing from town. But I don't know if it's an unnecessary danger.
Yours Hope was populated with intelligent undead.
That is true.
This may be too.
Possibly.
How far away is it? Like, if we were to take time to go there.
Probably take 20 or 30 minutes away from the trek. So an hour there and back, or getting back on the trail. If you don't run into anything or otherwise.
Don't know. It does seem risky, but while we might find something, we also might be found by something. Or I should say we might not find what we're really looking for. Something bad.
I'll look back at the group, since kind of I stopped everybody, so I'm sure we have all the attention.
Oh.
And as we have all the attention, Raiders have jumped in. Thank you, Raiders. Reflect Games.
What up, Reflect?
What's
Yo, had a
Awesome.
good
Snap poll:
good
should we
stream.
go to the castle or not? It might be full of undead.
It might be.
It might be full of stuff though.
But yeah, exactly. And so, with that in mind, I'm looking back at the group and say,
How are all of our supplies? It is a bit out of the way. Not by much, but a bit out of the way. And it could be a risk. But going down to the water was a bit of a risk. We were able to fill our water skins, and now we scavenged nothing from you as hope, so... How is everyone feeling?
Are you the survivors? They're kind of like it's not even halfway through the morning yet. So everybody's still feeling a little spry. They're a little curious, if not a little concerned about the disturbance this morning as you're breaking down camp. Maybe Garrug will be like, "What if that person's up there waiting for us or something?"
That is certainly a possibility. It is not without risk, but we took risk traveling through you as hope. And in every situation, with varying results on the crows, everything has turned out well.
No one has died yet.
That.
Supposed to say that out loud, but I'm
Factual.
a superstitious type, I suppose.
Ah.
We've made great time so far. From a timing perspective, it won't hurt. Just a matter of what we find.
As we approach, we can begin to separate. You can hunker down, but there is no way that we are letting some of us go 30 minutes and the others continue on the path.
Oh, I
That
completely
is how
agree.
someone dies.
I agree. Sorry, that's not what I meant to say. That's what was understood. We stay together, for sure. So, I'm fine to go. I think could find anything. It could be a treasure chest filled with golden coins or
Marco speaks
And-
of a treasure chest.
an empty
Let's-
bottle of
Treasure chest would be
blood.
not useful right now. A cart, perhaps.
Yes,
That's much better.
Why do we need a boring cart for?
because gold is shiny, but it doesn't save you. Not
A
here. it
cart full of
is.
food would.
Yes.
What if there's more swords? Maybe there's a better sword. I think we should go.
Your input is noted.
Thank you, Marco. Okay. Well, let's go, I suppose.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I've been 50 feet away shouting this. now I'm closer. Thank you.
You guys.
All right.
Could
you
be
guys are
treasure.
taking a bit of a detour. How are you? Who's taking the lead, and what's kind of the approach?
I mean, probably the same thing. Gaston
Okay.
will go up a X amount of feet again. And
Yeah.
they've got their signals worked out. So if Gaston sees something, he'll hold up the fist of stop and
The
Do
fist of
his-
stop.
this fist
New-
of stop.
New
Yep.
magic item.
Face of stop.
Yeah.
I summoned
And
the
yeah,
fist
so
of
they'll be able
stop.
to communicate through their rudimentary sign language that they've established through 6 years of living underground together, and he'll go on up to see what he can see.
Okay.
And there is a survival check coming, because I'm sure you're gonna ask.
How did you know? All right, got your survival check. So the route to this broken Crusader's outpost is a little bit more treacherous, and the survivors start to fall behind. Opuf is kind of trying to round them up and keep them together and encourage them as you're traveling upward to this hill. Gaston, you make it up fine. Let me get a check for Iron Shanks and Rote. The survivors are having a
Boy.
hard time keeping up, though.
Survival.
Yes.
I am fantastic at this with a +0.
I'll take an athletics. Also.
That's better. It's a little better.
Okay.
It's a little
all right.
better. With my
Alright.
my negative strength.
Oh.
I just want to check. When you say treacherous, do you mean like a thin path that could fall over into like a dangerous gully, or just overgrown and just hard to keep your footing? And
It's very overgrown. Exactly. It's
Okay.
exactly the latter. So, if
Okay.
they take a wrong
So no
step,
one's
they
gonna,
can
like,
slip and
die.
fall.
if they fall off.
No, it's just very hard for them to keep up, and you think you're going to lose more time waiting for them than if it was just you guys. But they're following after as best they can. Gaston, maybe you're like you've been on a hike and you've been like the guy that's just waiting for everybody else. That's kind of what's happening. You're like looking back, like, all right, look at Opuf struggling back there. I'm just gonna wait here. Once they get to this point, I'm just gonna move up another 15, 20 feet. That's kind of what's happening. But you all manage to maneuver and navigate the rough terrain easily enough. Gaston, you get to the outpost first, and it is a ramshackle outpost. It looks like there were upper levels to this tower, but they've collapsed years ago. However, there's an opening in the wall that reveals a place that's covered and shaded, and it's overgrown with moss. Looks like this could be a good place to rest if you wanted to. But you kind of peek around the corner and you see that there's a shrine set up.
So to what? Can I tell from what deity from where I'm standing?
You walk in and take a closer look.
I knew you were. First, I thought you were guiding me to do that. I didn't realize it was going to be a question.
He is guiding you to do that.
Yeah, I think he's going to wait for people to catch up first.
Okay.
He's not
You
going to
wait.
go in by himself. He's not that dumb.
The rest of the party and survivors follow up after you. You're kind of like on this flat ridge. There's no obvious trails or roads that lead up to this place. And you're surprised that even Rote was able to see it because it was definitely kind of tucked away and not used in years either. But there's old worn banners, torn and ripped and just flailing in the wind. whipping against the wind. But as soon as everybody kind of gets in there, they're kind of curious, and you move in and see that the shrine has this lone female figure carved into the stone there. It's dancing in front of a crescent moon. Go ahead and roll a religion check if you've got it, and anybody else there that's investigating this shrine.
Religion.
Makes me a little nervous.
Gonna roll it anyway.
Feel like I might know, but Rote, I don't think will have any idea.
All right. Actually, Rote, you do recognize this. This is Ashava, the goddess of moonlight, dancing, and lost spirits. Typically, yeah, depicted as I explained. She's the goddess that that guides lost spirits and the lonely, bereaved, dancers. Like she's super into dancing with no music. Apparently.
The
Just
whole
vibing.
article.
Just vibing.
And then she
Just
danced.
vibing, yeah. I don't need no music except the beat in my heart. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll walk up behind Gaston, who's in here looking at it. Just gonna walk up to his side and
Well, this is a good one to find, I think. Do you know her? I feel like a Shava might be part of your repertoire.
No, we've not met. Don't know her very well.
She's a guide for lost souls. So, at least we know that there's not some formal cultist worship or anything here.
Very true. Very true.
You never know of people, but the shrine would indicate safety at least. But we should still check the rest.
Yes, if we can be quick, we lost more time than I was hoping, so sorry, what?
It's arduous for them.
Just trying to be patient. I will
This
be.
is what we signed up for.
Yes, it is. We'll make it. I know. Just trying. It's only the third day. We've been underground for 6 years. I'm honestly surprised I'm not more winded. But so let's split up and take a look around and see if there's anything else to find.
Yeah.
and I'll go to start looking around and then kind of stop and look back briefly and just
Gastano, doing fantastic. Not a week ago, you were a different person. Bear that in mind.
He's
Aw.
kind of caught off guard by that, yeah, and turns his head a little bit and gives a sad little smile, and his eyes squint a little bit. Thank you, Rote. Thank you.
Just nod and walk off.
And he turns around and it's like a tear falls down. Just like, I'm doing it.
All right, so you guys take the time to explore these ruins. There's not a lot to it, but you do find some things. These things are an oil of potency.
Mm.
You find a small cache of anti-plague and antidote.
That's useful.
That's, yeah.
A smoke stick.
Hell
and
yeah. Give that
a-
to Scatman.
No.
Not that kind of lipstick. um, where is it? Sorry. Sorry, what did I say? Okay, so smoke stick, anti-plague, antidote, oil of potency, and a stone. A perfectly spherical stone. It is it resembles that of the moon,
Oh, pretty.
Interesting.
but not the gross Grotus moon. A very pretty and cool, pretty shiny moon.
Yeah.
Is it of a similar size to? You said there was a crescent moon on the figurine.
Yeah, yeah. It's kind of shaded in that way. Like if you were to hold it up at a certain angle, it would look like it's got a crescent moon highlighted.
Does it fit into the crescent moon of the figurine?
Oh no, it does not. It's about the size of
Okay.
a large marble.
Okay.
How big's that?
Just
Like 3 centimeters?
a regular marble's about that big. A large marble. Like
4
twice the
centimeters?
size.
5 centimeters?
It would. I think a large marble is about an inch.
Is it 3.5
Guys.
centimeters? Okay.
It's about
2.5 is an inch.
Okay,
Oh.
2.5 inches round. 2 inches round.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You ever played marbles?
Yeah, no,
They
I
have
know.
standard sizes.
I'm just being an asshole.
We were doing a good job at it.
Yeah, but they do actually have standard sizes.
Fair. That's fair.
You said that essentially like this fort is lots of wood. So I think that while we're around, I would be talking to folks and kind of finding out sort of the requirements they might need, because we can salvage this wood and with some direction can craft things out of this wood. It would be makeshift, but that'd be useful. That we can begin to work with.
Okay.
Very good point.
Yeah, there's definitely stuff you could use and keep and hold on to for fortifying your camp, future camps.
Or I'll ask Opuff, is this magical in some way?
Ah,
The spherical stone thing.
let me see. Cast detect magic. It is magical. Let me see if I can read the properties. Let's see. Uses his Arcana on it. Roll the Arcana check. Ah, interesting. This is a talisman of sorts. A savior stone. If you were to attach it to your shield or armor, it would absorb some of the damage that you receive, and then break.
Oh. That'd be useful.
See,
I'd say
yes.
yes.
Roach should put that onto one of your shields. If he can. I'm sure he can. He's very capable. He's a good person, Roach.
Savior stone.
Ooh.
Savior stone. Well, here you go. He hands it back to you.
Yeah.
To you.
Yeah, I'll
It would.
hand that to, I don't know. Like somebody should use this. Or have it attached to them.
You've been taking a lot of hits. You know, I mean, so is Gaston. You guys, you know, taking those hits up front like that, those birds and the bear. Terrifying. I think one of you two would benefit from it. It's just my thoughts, though.
You take
Okay.
it. You take it,
Yeah.
Iron Shanks.
So spend the time to attach it to the shield.
All right. So mechanically, on a successful hit, you can take a free action to... sorry, not a free action. A reaction to have the Savior Stone absorb 5 points of damage, and you just ignore it all.
Cool.
Or you take whatever is left over. Kind of like a shield.
I feel like somebody else should take that because my shield already does that.
That might be more useful for Gaston, since you don't have any reactions outside of the ones I give you. So
Fair.
My shield already does that, and I have ways to have my shield up at all times.
Nice.
So, okay.
It doesn't double stack.
no.
I wouldn't be able to block.
Oh, you would
and-
use the reaction to block. I gotcha. Can't double react. Cool. Well, okay. If you insist, I'll wear it. Like clips the carabiner of it onto his belt loop.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
I think we should leave some offering. I'll leave a small pile of that moldy rice in the shrine. It's all we have.
All right. Well, you guys kind of finish up here. There's nothing else really to look around. The survivors appreciate the bit of respite. Garrick's got an armful of decent wood. Herdaw's got some scraps of cloth. And anything else that you guys are able to scavenge that seems useful is added to your guys' stash as you make your way down the hill. At the bottom of the hill, you're back on the trail, and Gaston, you can't help but look up behind you for whatever reason, and you see that figure again, staring down at you. Hooded, you see like this glint of green beneath this ragged robe, and those Lastwall lilies attached to their collar down to the bottom of their robe or dress, maybe? Maybe you catch the sight of a slight smile and grin.
Ooh.
And then it fades to black as we end this episode.
Wow.
Wow! Who is that person?
Gaston has a secret admirer.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's like-
exactly.
You see a little grin, and it's like, oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you flirting
like, I
with me
haven't-
from 500 feet away?
Had a bit of a dry spell for the last 6 years.
I don't
Yes,
understand
girl.
these signals are confusing me.
Yes.
I don't think he was
women.
great at
I want to
signals
do
before.
them. Yeah, no, he's
Garag didn't work out.
Yeah. Yeah, if there's any ladies there, I want to do them.
yeah.
Such a classic callback. All right,
Yeah.
nerds, that's it for our session today. Join us next week, and don't forget to live by the die and die
And
by
die
the
by the
die.
die.
Join our Discord, check out other stuff we do, and come back next week. Toodaloo. Actually,
Bye-bye.
I'm
Bye.
gonna get this. I'm gonna raid.
Raid.
You do a raid? Yeah, do a raid.
Keep the raid going.
Raid it up in
Shout
here.
out Reflect
Yeah, we could do a
Games.
raid.
Let's do a raid.
Just a little raid.
We're gonna
Just a little
raid Nat 10s.
Yeah.
Ooh,
They're
assurance.
Yeah.
I
the
like it.
Daddy tax. They've
Raid.
been up for 3 minutes.
10 p.m. Tuesday nights. It's hardcore. Make sure you bring your gear. If you're not up to par, we're gonna kick you out of the team because you know that's Destiny, baby.
What?
Yeah. Destiny has some toxic fucking players when it gets to
Oh,
raids.
nice.
Yeah, not nice. No, they're not great people. That's why I keep playing.
I found like one toxic player in Guild Wars 2.
Guild Wars 2 is pretty good.
Yeah, usually just a bunch of people hanging around talking about Norns.
Yeah. Yes.
They sound
Overcome.
like nerds. All right, we are rated. So that's everybody. Take care. I'll hang out in their chat for a bit too.